curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course. Hmm?
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kirsten Elizabeth, if you did not know. And of course, by the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some things that I wish I knew before starting my freshman year of college. I know that college decision date just passed, so congratulations to all class of 2024. I really hope that you guys get to experience your first semester of college. I know when I was researching colleges and trying to figure out which college best fit me, I watched a lot of college related videos just to prepare myself. I was so excited, so I'm happy that I can finally give these videos to you guys. But before we get into today's video, I do want to point out that I am currently doing a Instagram gratitude giveaway where I'm giving away 3 customized pieces of jewelry for anyone who follows the rules under my recent Instagram post. I will insert a picture of what the Instagram post looks like here. So if after you're watching the video and you want to go enter to win, I will leave my Instagram down below and you can go over and check it out. And now that I've got all that rambling done, let's get into today's video. So I do want to let you guys know that I am currently a freshman at Towsonu University. This is my second semester at Towson. We actually finish in about 2 to 3 weeks. So I feel like I kind of have a good idea of things that I wish I knew before coming to Towson and just college in general. I explained to you guys in my weight loss video. If you haven't watched it, it'll be up here. I explained to you guys that my freshman year was not the typical freshman year, which is why this video is going to be broken up into 2 parts because I just have too much to share for this video. So the first thing that I really do wish I knew is to do my own research when it came to selecting my classes. I know that at Towson University in specific, as an incoming freshman year first semester, you are not allowed to pick your classes. You kind of give them a general idea of what you think you want to major in and some electives that you may be interested in, but there's no guarantee because advisors essentially make your schedule. What I would say is to do your own research once you get your schedule, because once you get that schedule, you are allowed to switch out of classes if they don't fit well for you. I was in a class that I did not have to take and took 2 classes within the same core, which means that I paid for an extra class that I did not even need to take. So I think you can lose a lot of money. A lot of colleges have 4-year plans on their websites to where you can kind of get an idea of what classes you should be taking and kind of plan out your 4 years. But definitely don't leave your schedule in someone else's hands. Make sure you review it. Of course, advisors have the best intentions, but they do have a lot of students and it can be hard to cater to all. So make sure you do your research and kind of see what works best for you. Another thing that I wish I knew is that 8 a.m.s in college are completely different than 8 a.m.s in high school. And let me tell you why. I know if you're anything like me, when I was picking my schedule and I was kind of looking at my schedule, I was like, an 8 a.m., that's perfect. I'll get done with my schedule early and I'll have nothing to worry about. I don't even know what it is. I think it's just because you have to balance a lot of things at once. Some of you guys may really didn't have to worry about doing your own laundry or figuring out where or what you're gonna eat every day, going out to parties, things like that. So juggling all this stuff on your own can be a lot, and waking up at 8 a.m. every day just does not help that. So if you can avoid it, I would say to avoid it. I personally cannot function properly until 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So I strategically plan my classes to start after 9:30 if I can help it. Of course, now that we're on the topic of classes, go to them. I cannot stress to you guys enough how important it is to go to your classes. I know that some professors may say that attendance isn't mandatory, but definitely make sure you go to those. Teachers say that it doesn't count, but it low-key does affect the way you are graded on. And it sucks to say this, but some teachers really can be cruel even if you don't go and they don't require it. The last thing you want to do is an exam come around or a quiz come around and you were not there because you were not prepared, you weren't going to classes, or you having to teach yourself material because you weren't going to class. Now, of course, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I went to every single class, but like I said, these are things I wish I knew before freshman year. I'm hoping that you watch this video and kind of learn from my mistakes. It's easier that way for everyone involved. I kind of learned this later on in the semester. Towson has a writing center, a tutoring center for, I'm pretty sure, every academic building. And of course, you are allowed to go to office hours, so utilize use those. Honestly, the writing center has saved my life. You can go to the writing center and they will help you with every stage of a paper. So you can go into the writing center and have your assignment sheet up, and they will literally help you plan out everything you're going to write, help you with an outline, help you edit it, and help you submit it. So these are good tools that you have that a lot of people really don't take advantage of, especially when you are turning in assignments that weigh so much on your grade. Most essays that you write in college are going to have a big impact on your final grade. You can literally go to the tutoring center for math every week and they will help you with assignments. I know for me, I'm a deaf studies minor and they literally have tutoring classes for sign language. So they have the people to do it. So make sure you find those resources on campus and use them. Office hours, heaven sent. Go to your teacher, talk to your teacher. Even if you honestly have nothing to talk about, act like you do, because that shows them that you care about your grade and you care about your class. I'm in English 102 right now, and there's never been an assignment that I have not gone to my English professor and talked to him about. If you tell him your ideas on where you want to go with the paper, sometimes he'll even give you answers and be like, this is another idea that you can write about in your paper. Or if you're going to mention this, make sure you use a counter argument that'll strengthen your paper. So make sure you go to those office hours. My next tip is really debatable. A lot of people try to decide if they're going to bring this or not. A printer. You need it. I don't care what anyone says. I feel like it's definitely a necessity to have a printer in your room. Although in the library or most campuses you are allowed to print, it just saves you so much time having a printer in your dorm. I know there were times that I worked on a paper really late and I had to turn it in the next morning. I just did not feel like going to the library and having to print it from there. You can have a printer in your room at all times. Some people say that it's more expensive to have a printer in your room than just using the library printers. I disagree. I paid about $25 for ink every time I needed ink, and my roommate and I split it because we both used the printer. You kind of wish that you would have just bought the printer when you were told to. So definitely, if you're debating on bringing a printer, take the printer. Also, if you can't afford it, definitely get yourself a good laptop. And my last tip for things I wish I knew before my freshman year of college, part 1, invest in a good laptop. Most of your classes are going to require you to write papers and do a lot of things electronically. Although it is cheaper for you to just not bring a computer and go to the library, it can be time consuming going to the library, getting all of your work done, and then coming out. Of course, make sure that whatever device that you buy can have Word, PDF software, things like that, because there will be a lot of teachers that use different things. I know one of my teachers requires us to use Word for our documents that need to be in MLA, APA, and then another teacher doesn't care if you use Google Docs. So make sure that whatever device that you use are compatible with both softwares and things like that. Don't forget to go enter into my giveaway so you can be one of the 3 winners to win some customizable jewelry. It's free and it's not gonna kill you. So definitely enter the description box down below so you can enter into my giveaway. Of course, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell next to my name so you can see the next time I post. I am gonna be posting a lot more college videos because I know that when I was an incoming freshman, I wanted to watch every video that I could. So definitely turn on my post notifications so you guys can see more videos. Bye guys.
Curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.